The Royal Motor Yacht Club Port Hacking is a hidden gem of the Shire, situated on the banks of the beautiful Port Hacking. It's a great place to catch up with friends, celebrate your birthday or any special occasion, and they always show the NRL live on the big screens. The RMYC Port Hacking, proud sponsors of this podcast and big supporters of the Cronulla Sharks. Check out their website, rmycph.com.au. They've got a Facebook page, or you could go old school and call them on 02 9523 9300.
SharkCast! SharkCast! Fafita tries to crash his way over, he does! Fafita got the ball over the line!
And to all you people back in the Shire, turn your porch lights off because we're coming home with a trophy.
Hey there, welcome to SharkCast Pod, a podcast dedicated to the greatest sporting club in the history of the world, the mighty Cronulla Sharks. This short, sharp review of the game at Shark Stadium against South Sydney in round 3 is brought to you by Dyson Logistics, the Royal Motor Yacht Club in Port Hacking, and Jason Hawes at Crips and Crips Real Estate. My name is Sam Shinazzi, OG 2015, supporting the team for a lot longer than that, podcasting in our 11th season. And we are coming off a very recent, as in just happened, 27-12 win over South Sydney at Sharks Stadium. It was an aggressive start to the match with the Sharks hungry in defence. And in the third minute, Nico scored a try from a close setup from Trindle. Nico missed from the right touch, 4-0. In the 9th minute, Nico had a try assist with a brilliant, beautiful run to the line to Britton Nickera, and Nico got the goal 10-0 after 10 minutes. 14th minute, our first error was actually from a promising backline move, a forward pass. 15th minute, Ronaldo saves a try on the new Rabbitoh Ravalawa. 21st minute, a absolutely brilliant try to Kale Iro, 105-metre try. Ronaldo with the in-goal escape off the one-hand pickup, no less. Kennedy to Kale with a brilliant try, 14-0. Nico gets the goal, 16-0. There was a 100-metre setup to follow that. They went 100 metres. Stone Street with a brilliant effort in the corner from a Nico pass, but it was no try. 24th minute, Trindle with his first 40-20. That's right, first of 2. 27th minute, no try to Siffer. 30th minute, Kennedy try from a wild Stone Street pass from a kick. Kennedy then gets it, sets it up. Ronaldo to Iro, chased down by the fullback Gray, but then gets the pass to Nico to Will Kennedy. An amazing try, 20-0. Nico misses from the sideline. 32nd minute, Trindle's second 40-20. 20-0 at halftime. It should be more. 46th minute, Trindle try from a great Blake Brayley pass. Nico gets the goal from a touchline, 26-0. In the 48th minute, probably the worst moment of the game, Braden Hamlin-Welly with a knee injury. Watch this space, wait and see. We hope to goodness he's okay. 70th minute, Cody with a kick, and Whiten scores 26-6. 75th minute, a quick tap from a penalty. Humphrey scores for South 26-12 with a Trindle field goal, little cheeky one on the bell. 27-12 Sharks win. Now, absolutely brilliant first half. Let's not deny the team the accolades of that first half, because I know that a bunch of you, including myself, are going to be critical of that second half. But first half, phenomenal. Aggressive in defence. Adventurous in attack, because they were allowed to be. The forwards for the Sharks were going nuts. The South's defence couldn't handle it, and it meant that we got to throw the ball around a little bit. And most of it stuck, and it was great to see. Most importantly, they played with a high energy on a warm day at Shark Park. We've spoken about the world tour they've done endlessly. I know you're getting sick and tired of it. I'm getting sick and tired of saying it. But they went to Las Vegas. They went to North Queensland. They were back home on a warm afternoon, 3 o'clock kickoff. To play with that high energy and up-tempo pace is what got them across the line, and I hope they play with that all year round because it's a lot of fun to watch. It's physical. The defense was jarring, so it was a great all-round effort, I thought, by the team itself. Looking at the stats, we had 56% possession. We completed at 73%, so 33 or 45. But keep in mind, in that first half, we were high up in the 85 to 90% range. 6 line breaks to 3. Double the offloads for the Sharks as well. About 800 more run meters. And we missed just 20 tackles. So, again, all good signs for the Sharks. Did make 12 errors, but they were playing a pretty expensive brand of rugby league. We got 2 set restarts as well. Penalties were 6-5 to the Sharks. So, first half, unbelievable. Cannot deny that. And accolades, praise, memorable game. Anyone who's in attendance, and if you watch that one, you remember that first half for a long time. The opposition wasn't terrific. We were terrific, fantastic, unbelievable in that first half. Second half, and we've seen it's a bit of a trait in the NRL already this season, and we know years gone by. The team dominating did not keep their foot down. Now, I know I'm going to get a lot of mail about this throughout the week, and I encourage it. Bring it on. And Nico said it in the coverage on Fox at full time. I think the coach is going to be a bit unhappy with that second half. So, plenty to work on, and we keep saying that there is plenty to work on, but the signs are pretty good. And they had a number of tries disallowed, but in both halves, particularly the second half as well. So, it was almost a bigger win. It just wasn't. Player-wise, let's look at what we saw out there, and I thought a lot of guys really stood out, including the back 5. Will Kennedy. Now, this guy had a really strong game. That's 3 weeks in a row. I think he's been near our best. He scored a try. He ran for 150 metres. And he had 1 line break assist. But he set up a lot of things that led to tries. So his stats may not read that, but he was very busy. Stone Street ran for over 100 metres. I thought he was really good. He had some errors again, but that's what you're going to get with a young kid. He caught some high balls pretty good. He dropped 1, but I thought that he looked even more comfortable this week. So it's a work in progress with Stone Street, but I thought he was pretty good. Jesse Ramian was strong as per, 100 metres and 13 tackles, no misses, but we need to get to his centre partner, Kyle Iro. Now, keep in mind, he was involved in 2 long-range tries, but he did run, technically, statistically, he ran for nearly 250 metres, and that's a great effort. Scored a try, and was just a dominant performance from Kyle Iro. Ronaldo Mulitalo, another great game from him, ran for 160 metres. He had 2 try assists, the most try assists for the game this week in our team and in the game. Ronaldo Mulitalo. So a very creative game from Mulitalo. Looked busy, looked hungry, and really loved his game. I've loved his game this year. With the exception of a couple of moments in Vegas, he's had a really strong start to the year, as has Braden Trindle. 2 40-20s. Get out of here. Try assist, line break, scored a try, kicked for 300 metres and got a field goal, and generally just really creative and defensively sound as well. Nico Hines had probably his best game of the year, and he had a try assist, 2 line break assists, ran for 50 metres, 16 tackles, no misses, 170 kick metres, got some nice goals. And I thought he looked really good. And he was under an injury cloud all week, so played the whole game, and that's a good sign. I thought the halves were great today. Fanua Blake, a very strong game, as you'd expect. 20 runs, 170 metres. He had that one hiccup where he got up and wanted to kill the other guy and gave away a penalty in attack. I'm sure the coach will talk to him about that. Blake Brayley had a solid game, a try assist, line break assist, 30 tackles, so nothing crazy there, thankfully. He ran 3 times, but was cut down quite short there, so at least he's trying. Line engagements as well. Oric Gafusi had a pretty standard game for Oregon. The stats aren't amazing, but he was a very solid performer. Ran for about 65 metres, made 16 tackles. Britton Nickero looked fantastic. He had that great try and did what he had to do out there. Teague Wilton, very aggressive in defence. He made 38 tackles, which was the most for us. And he was menacing out there, Teague Wilton. Cam McInnes, strong captain's run, 111 metres, and looked really good with his runs too. They were energetic and up the middle, and I like what Cam's doing out there. Dan Atkinson had a busy role in the second half. He replaced Blake Brayley as well, who got a bit of a rest early on, which was great. Talakai ran for 100 metres. There was a possible injury there, but I think he played on after that, so hopefully he'll be okay. Now, Braden Hamlin-Welly was looking good. I know that there's doubters out there, but he was looking good out there. He ran 9 times for 80 metres, made 13 tackles, no misses, and he generally had, I thought, a pretty strong game. However, there is a pretty serious cloud hanging over that knee of his, and we just hope that, for his sake, for the club's sake, we hope that it's not as serious as it looks, and we hope he's back next week, because I thought it was a good return to form for Braden Hamlin-Welly. Tuku Tapua really impressed again for the second week in a row for me. He ran for 100 metres, 8 tackles, no misses. There was one error, I think, in there, but again, he's a work in progress. Every minute he's out there is great for him and great for us. So I know I'm speaking very positively here about the individual efforts, but I genuinely thought they were all really strong. To a man, they were all really good. I mean, there were moments, I could pick out some from Stone Street. I could pick out some from probably a few other guys, but there's no point. Like, there was a comprehensive win. Now, second half, yes, that matters. We need to fix that up. Definitely matters. I'm not here to tell you it doesn't matter. But how much weight are you going to put on that performance with the second half? Because the first half was ridiculous. The efforts, the razzle-dazzle, the grinding defense, everything about it was near perfect and came off, and you put in the effort, success comes. Second half, I mean, they got a little bit too adventurous probably, and they took their foot off at the same time. So there is things to fix up. A few defensive misreads towards the end. It was nothing alarming for me, and it's something they can work on and learn from. And it sounds like they will be doing that, because they're playing the Bulldogs next week, and the Bulldogs at the moment are a much better team, both health-wise and just, successfully a better team at the moment than South Sydney. Although, health-wise, I should say the Dogs are going to miss a few guys next week. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is, next week they're going to have to be better than what they were this week in the second half. If they play that in the first half, they can beat anyone, any era, any time. But second half obviously needs to be improved on. That is for sure. So Sharks win 27-12. Pretty successful day for the club. They won all 3 grades. Sold out crowd, rocket and rolling. And we move on to the Dogs. And hopefully we can do that with a healthy squad. This is SharkCast Pod. Have a lot of fun talking about the Sharks with you guys and girls. Keep the communications coming in to us, because we love to hear from you, and you'll be hearing from us a lot from here on out. It's just how it's going to be. So make sure you subscribe to all the places we need you to be subscribed at. Make sure you're following us at all the places we need you to follow, and we'll have a lot more analysis on this game throughout the week. So stick with us. This is SharkCast Pod. Another win to the good guys. Up Cronulla. Oh, let's go.
Sharks forever. Go out and play without fear. Now's the time to see good football, for the Sharks are here. Up, Cronulla, the boys in the black, white and blue. Up, Cronulla, name of the Sharks with you. Sharks forever. Go out and play without fear. Now's the time to see good football, for the Sharks are here. Up the Sharks!
SharkCast is supported by the best and most honest real estate agent in the Sutherland Shire, Jason Hawes from Cripps & Cripps Real Estate. He's an expert in the Caringbah region and has his eye all across the Shire. Lifelong Sharks fan and supporter of this podcast, if you're looking to buy or sell in the region, the person you need to be talking to is Jason Hawes from Cripps & Cripps Real Estate. Call him on 0410 417 450. That's 0410 417 450. Jason Hawes, Cripps & Cripps Real Estate.